Hi, I'm Grylls. Welcome to today's episode of Man vs. Wild.
I'm Grylls, and here's some of the challenges we're going to be facing on today's episode. Things like hypothermia, hunger, warmth, and most of all, a place to sleep. Hello, I'm Grylls, and I'm going to teach you what it's like to survive the wilderness. One of the most important steps of survival is finding something to eat so you know where food is at all times. First off, you can start by looking in water or brooks for small fish or minnows. Next up, you can start by looking in grass or in small fern patches for edible things. It may taste fucking disgusting, but it might help you survive. On this mission, I've only been given a few tools to help me survive. I've only been given things such as a stick, a baseball bat, a surfboard, a tricycle, and a keg. My next step to survival will be warmth for tonight. I will need to be getting things like birch off this birch tree to help me start my fire. Now that I've got all my supplies for making my fire, I have to get supplies to make the fire, which takes a lot of patience and a lot of work. As you can see here, I've got two ordinary rocks. I have to strike them together very forcefully to make a spark and try to make this fire. Now that I have my fire going here, as you can see, I now have to find something to eat to cook it on. Fortunately, I have a piece of bread in my supply bag that is going to help me survive. I have my food, it's cooked and it looks delicious even though it might be a little bit burnt. My next step of surviving this challenge will be to find shelter. I'm going to have to make it myself whilst I'm sleeping in the cold. This is my last step of building this teepee. Going to make it nice and sturdy. I've added brush to keep out the wind. This is where I'm going to be sleeping tonight. I'm Grylls. It's night time now. It's time for me to get a good night's sleep. I'll see you in the morning. I'm Grylls. It's now the morning. It's time for me to find civilian life forms for me to complete this challenge. I'm now gonna get some grass here so I can send out a call to any airplanes or helicopters to come pick me up. I'm gonna have to throw it on the fire to make smoke. Smoke will tell them that I'm here and I need to be picked up. Notice how a lot of smoke comes off the fire. In about 10 minutes or so, you should see a call back. If there's not anything, well then, I see a helicopter up in the distance. Hello, I'm Grylls, and this concludes today's episode of what it's like to survive in the wilderness.